crafty friends, it's Donna here, and today I'm participating in one of my favourite collaborations, which is the 25 Tags of Christmas. Tracey McNeely has done a great job of organising this for quite a few years now, and I love participating. Today I've got a cute little card for you that kind of reminds me of a gingerbread house. I'm starting out with this Christmas cookies stamp, and the one that I've chosen for today's card is the actual round cookie, and I've chosen that because it's going to be the O in my word joy. I've stamped the cookie with Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm going to colour it very, very basically with my Copics. I decided to make the icing red to match the two letters on the outside, and I haven't done any blending there at all. It's just all one colour. I've used E15 and E13 for that tiny bit of cookie that you can see poking out from under the icing. Once the cookie's all coloured, I've cut it out very carefully around the very outside. There are matching dies for this, but I didn't want the little white area that you get on the outside for this particular card. Partly for the look and partly because it just wouldn't have fit on with that. So I've cut it just on the outside of the black line. Once it's cut, I'll use my Memento Tuxedo black marker, and coming from the back, so that if I slip I only scribble on the back of the piece, I'm just going to colour in the outside so that you can't see any white cardstock showing. It's amazing what a difference this makes. It looks like you've cut it out perfectly every time. Next I'm going to cut out the letters. This is the piece of red paper that I had in my stash, and that's the reason why I chose the particular Copic that I did, so that the reds would match. I'm going to use my mini maker and cut out each of the letters 3 times, and then glue them and stack them together. That'll give the letters a little bit of height, and then when I pop that Christmas cookie up with some foam tape, the letters will be roughly at the same height as the cookie. Last of all, I've used some very light cool greys on the icing itself so that it will still read as white icing, and I've got the colours of those greys on the screen for you. Once I've got the 3 layers stuck together, I'm just using something heavy, in this case my candle, to hold them together while the glue dries. Next, I'm moving on to my tag. I've used the Pink and Main Arch Tag dies and also the scallop border dies. Now, I was working out what I wanted to do as I went, and so I've done this a little bit of a fiddly way. Much easier would be to cut out 2 tags right from the start, one in white and one in craft, and then use the Waves border die to cut them afterwards. But I wasn't sure whether I wanted the scallop at the top and the bottom, whether I wanted red and craft, whether I wanted the red on top or the craft on top. And so you can see me sort of piecing it together bit by bit. To replicate this card, I could certainly do it with far fewer steps. I've glued my scallop borders down flat with double-sided tape, and then I'm just working out the placement for the word joy. Once I have the word in position, I'm going to glue down each of the elements, starting with the 2 letters and then putting the cookie in the middle with foam tape to lift it up. Next, I'm adding a little bit of shimmer to the cookie with my ancient Wink of Stella pen. And then I'm going to go over the J and the Y and also the red part of the cookie, that icing part, with my Glossy Accents, which I've decanted into a little container with a really fine nib. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm going to leave you with some pictures of the finished tag. Please hop along and enjoy all the tags in this series. There are so many wonderful, wonderful tags from really creative people. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can find out what I'm going to get up to next. Stay safe, everybody.